What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am sitting out here, got me a little tea mixture here. It's a half unsweetened, half sweet tea with blackberry from Milo's. Some good stuff. Anywho, I got a couple of knives that I wanted to share with y'all. I am real excited about. And without further ado, this was a antique store find. I was really quite surprised to have found this. This is a Schrade Uncle Henry. It came with this box, the original box. It is a 285 UH, which stands for Uncle Henry, and they called it the Pro Trapper. And this box came equipped with all of the warranty information and all of the little goody paperwork. It's all in there. So this is a identical box to the knife that I found, and I was very, very ecstatic to have found it for only $55, guys. There's the beautiful Stag-O-Line handles. And guys and gals, you cannot knock this, because I mean, this, try to get some shots of those valleys and channels in there. I mean, look how deep that jig work goes. And to be some Delrin handles, I mean, you can't get much better than that. That is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is, I mean, just naughty to the bone. Well, I guess to the stag, or the stag, to the Delrin. It's naughty to the Delrin. I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. We got a little, it's got a little goop action here that we'll be able to buff that off. Centering. Clip point blade is awesome. And the spay blade here, which it has one little rub mark right there, and it's just where it comes to rest right there, right where that wants to sit right there. Not nothing too crazy. This is a Schrade Plus and everything. Like I said, I'm not real big on Schrades and stuff like that, but everything I've seen online, the Schrade Plus stands for their stainless steel, in which the box even states that. Long-lasting Schrade Plus stainless steel cutting edge. No, we don't want to have that upside down. USA 285 UH, again for Uncle Henry. And I mean, snap for days. We want to set just a little proud on the back spring there, so it's not, you know, as flush as it could be. Wah, boo-hoo, I don't really care. I mean, as you can see, completely does not affect the knife in any way. And I mean, you can see this appears to be a unused, uncarried, never sharpened pocket knife. And I said I don't know a whole lot about them. Oh, each blade is, I mean, tight as a tick. No wobble, no wiggle. No wobble, no wiggle. I mean, you can see down in there. I mean, yeah, if she's been carried, she was carried like a day and then just put back in the box. And I said I don't know a whole lot about these, but everything I found online leads to being a, what was it? Anywhere from a 74, and then they ran all the way to like 2004 or 6 or 8 or something another. Anyway, if you know about these knives a little bit more than I do, why don't you leave a comment down below and tell me exactly, you know, what year excuse me, what year range you think these are in, or you think this particular one is. And then next up on the list, came in today. It is that new Rosecraft Blades, their new Snake Creek Copperhead. And y'all, let me tell you, this is some kind of nice. I done a short earlier today, and it is just beautiful. It is in vintage blue bone. They released these, and then it was some kind of a jig bone, dapper jig bone. But y'all know I'm a blue fanatic, and check out this jewel here. Absolutely gorgeous, if I must say so myself. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful. What they call vintage blue bone. Look at that ring light in there. Oh, I mean, just I just don't know what to say about it. It's beautiful. That's what it is. Absolutely beautiful. Excuse me, guys. I said this is their Copperhead. And this one comes in the ever popular Wharncliffe blade. You see right here, it is the 14C28N blade steel for all the blade steel fanatics. There is the maker's mark there on the tang, and all the info and the VBB for the vintage blue bone. Let me just check that out. Nice long pull. Nice long pull on that Wharncliffe blade. Love how they still Rosecraft stamp the tangs. Really hated how Case got away from that. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one here, nice swedge work towards the tip of the blade there. And like I said again, that nice long nail pull. And if anybody out there does not have any Rosecraft Blades knives, they have some of the best, not only fit and finish. I mean, you could see here. I mean, look at the back springs. Well, back spring. Look at the back spring next to the liners. I mean, everything is nice and flush. Got the stop pin in there. That's what clacks against the tang. Makes that excellent walking top. But that's what I was getting at. Rosecraft blade, not only known for their amazing fit and finish, but some of the most stellar walking talk. I mean, do y'all hear that? Just beautiful. And again, with the fit and finish, I have not had a Rosecraft Blades uncentered blade myself. I have seen one. Brother Andrew over at Baxter's Blades. He had, I forget which model it was, but it was slightly off-centered. But I mean, does it get any better? Pinchable, yes, but I will be the first to tell you, the pull on this baby here, if you're pinching, I'm going to say it's a good 8 if you're pinching. If you're pinching, it's an 8. If you use the equipped long pull nail nick, it lightens it up to about a 7 to a 7.5, I would say. And like I said, the pull test is all feel. And it is very it differs from person to person. I mean, look, I mean, the way that bolster's set up there, it makes it almost impossible to get up there and show that walk and talk on the open. But anywho, that's the Rosecraft blades. Snake Creek, is that what they call it? Yes, Snake Creek Vintage Blue Bone Copperhead. And y'all, we have done it. We have hit a milestone on the channel. We are at 900 subscribers. Well, we're a little over. We've started trickling a little over. I apologize, guys. I'm still getting over a sickness. Let me get a little tea. Like I said, we have just started trickling over 900 subscribers, and y'all, I am in awe. I really am. I mean, thank every single one of y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. You really, really do. Don't know really how to show my appreciation, you know, other than just saying thank you. I am very blessed to be able to do what I do, you know, on what, you know, little kind of smallish scale, or, you know, I mean, some people might think this is a very large scale, you know, just, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have all of you guys love and support me. And with that being said, I want to do another giveaway. The giveaway is none other than one of the beautiful Gateway Jack Wolf knives, and this is a Barlow, their most recent release. And I picked this one up whenever I picked up my jigged Yellowbone. And if you watch that video, you know it had a pin crack, but Ben, the owner of Jack Wolf Knives, totally went above and beyond with the customer service. I mean, well, from what, you know, someone would expect, because I did not expect to get treated nowhere near as good as I did. But anyway, long story short, he himself contacted me. We got on the phone, person to person, chit-chatted about options, and my new one should be here tomorrow, which today is Friday, but my new one should be here tomorrow, Saturday. And I sent my other one off today. He sent me a prepaid shipping label, and I put that on the box, put it in the box, and shipped her off. So he will have that defective one pretty soon. But anyway, I want to give this away as a thank you for 900 subscribers. I wanted to do it at 1,000, but I understand, you know, it might take me a little while to get to 1,000. You know, I mean, you don't really know how this YouTube stuff works, you know, so I knew I didn't want to really sit on this too long. And I have already looked this one over. You know, as soon as I seen that mine had a pin crack, which had a pin crack right here, for those of you that didn't see the video. And I said it was it was a jigged Yellowbone. But the second I bought the jigged Yellowbone, I went over because I knew I wanted to do a giveaway, you know, pretty soon. And I figured that 900 subscribers was none other than a perfect time to give this away to one of you lucky people. I mean, you can see fit and finish spot on. No pin cracks whatsoever. Back spring nice and flush. Everything is beautiful. Great walk and talk, just like the Rosecrafts. I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. And this one happens to be in the same blade steel, 14C28M. Nice swedge work on that clip point blade. So if you missed out on these, or if you got one and you was kind of thinking about getting a red bone, or if you didn't even think about getting a red bone and you want to put in for the giveaway, well, it is easy peasy red bone squeezy to enter into this giveaway. Let me put it in here. All you gotta do is leave a comment on, well, that's not gonna sit up here. Leave a comment on this video right here. And it's a real simple. All you're gonna do is you can leave, you know, your normal comment. Just in your comment somewhere, leave hashtag VBB. You're like, Travis, what does that stand for? Well, it stands for the Vintage Blue Bone. Anyway, I mean, I'll know as soon as I see that you are a serious inquiry and you've stayed long enough to see the rules and regulations of the giveaway, and you will have a shot at winning this Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow. Again, thank y'all so much. We are one step closer to the 1,000 mark, and I mean, I never in a million years would have thought I would even be at 900. You know, like I've stated, you know, all of my excuse me, all of my previous milestones, you know, I might have expected, you know, maybe 20 people, you know, and those being close family and friends. But with this knife community, I mean, it's truly been a blessing to be a part of. So thank y'all so much. Again, if you want to be in the giveaway, and I said you don't have to, but just leave a hashtag VBB, and I'll put you in. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.